Alright, so I just opened this image in ITK-SNAP, and so first I'm going to find the lesion. I usually start at the top, scroll through the cerebellum, the brainstem right there. Doesn't look like there's anything, but this little gray spot here is grabbing my attention. So not 100% sure if that is the specific lesion or not, but for the purpose of this video, let's just go ahead and trace it. So generally what I'll do is go into the axial view here. I want to extend that. And you can actually do a quick zoom in by holding down right click and then moving your mouse up or down. So I can just move in a little bit, go over to this polygon, and then I really can just start wherever. I think this is about the middle. So I'm going to trace the whole border that I see here. And instead of going down here and clicking complete, you can also just hit the enter key. So if I hit enter, it completes my shape. And then if I hit enter again, that's accept. So you can click complete and then accept down here, but it's easy for me to just hit enter, enter. So I'm gonna do every other slice and then interpolate the labels. So I just trace this one. I'm gonna go up 2 and then do this one. And didn't grab the whole thing there that I wanted to, so I'm just gonna go right back on top. Can always do that. Click 2, and I don't see anything, but I want to grab the end. So I'm just gonna go grab that. That seems good. Okay, now I'm gonna go back. Here's my middle starting point. Oh, here's where I start actually. Okay, 1, 2, click 1, 2. Trace this, enter, enter. Enter, enter. Yeah, just grab a little bit there. Okay, so if I click back here, we'll see all the views. And then here in the coronal, you can see, this is a good example of me tracing every other. So now if I go up to interpolate labels, I'll click on that, make sure it's just label 1, click interpolate, and if I move this, you would have been able to see it just filled in. Okay, close, and then go back to my axial view, and this is a pretty small lesion, but I'm just gonna scroll through and make sure I like what it grabbed. And that looks all right to me. Let's check in the coronal view as well. Great. You can also easily turn on and off the segmentation either by coming down here to the opacity, sliding to 0, and then up. But a shortcut for this is hitting the letter S. So if I hit S, it automatically hits to 0. So that's an easy toggle on and off. And I can see here I'm kind of missing this bottom edge a little bit. So I'm just going to trace that, hit enter to add that in. If you don't like part of something, I'll just get rid of this small box. So right here, you want to go on to active label, change it to clear label, which basically just means erase. You still just need to trace over, enter, enter, and it'll erase that one little spot. All right, that concludes